Let's clear something up. Your pineal gland isn't some mystical garage door opener, and your third eye didn't shut down because you forgot to drink your Blue Lotus tea this morning. If it did, someone would have bottled enlightenment by now and sold it in a crystal vial on Etsy for $44 plus shipping. But if your dreams are disappearing, your inner compass feels scrambled, or your intuition's gone static, the issue probably isn't that you're blocked. There's something that happens before the gland calcifies, something upstream of the crystals, and no one's really explaining that part. So let's go there. Pineal gland calcification is the gradual buildup of calcium and phosphorus inside the gland. Medically, it's called corpora arenacea, brain sand. It shows up on brain scans in over half of all adults, sometimes even in kids. Yes, it's common, but common doesn't mean harmless. The pineal helps regulate melatonin, your circadian rhythm, sleep cycles, hormone timing, immune patterns. Melatonin isn't just for sleep. It helps regulate your mood. It's a powerful antioxidant, and it keeps the body's rhythm in sync with light and time. When the pineal hardens, melatonin output drops. That throws everything out of tune. You might notice fragmented sleep, weird energy dips, a subtle fog, dreams that vanish, or dreams that feel synthetic. You wake up off-center and can't name why. Calcification's been linked to insomnia, migraines, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, even kidney issues. But more than diagnoses, it's about how you feel in your body. Disoriented, disengaged, like perception is buffering. Now here's what most people miss. Calcification isn't the root cause. It's the residue. The pineal doesn't suddenly go rigid. It stops working when the system around it loses rhythm. This gland is suspended in cerebrospinal fluid, not blood. It responds to light, breath, brain waves, electromagnetic fields. It listens for coherence. But when you're stuck in stress mode, breath shortens, the vagus nerve locks up, cerebrospinal fluid stops moving, and gamma waves break into static. The pineal loses signal, not because it's broken, but because it's overwhelmed. And when rhythm is lost for long enough, it hardens. So how do you reverse it? You don't blast it open with light codes. You reintroduce rhythm, and you remove what's jamming the signal. Reduce fluoride, filter your water, ditch the fluoride toothpaste, cut processed foods. Avoid synthetic calcium and excess D3 unless it's paired with K2. Otherwise, that calcium gets misdirected. Eat antioxidant-rich foods, berries, leafy greens, raw cacao, vitamin A, C, E. Get omega-3s, fish, algae oil, walnuts. These support brain structure and electrical balance. Clean up your sleep. Cool room, consistent timing, real darkness. No screens before bed. Give melatonin the conditions it actually needs. Get light, real light, morning and afternoon. It's not just about vitamin D. It helps regulate the pineal's entire feedback loop. And ease up on processed food, especially anything fortified with synthetic calcium or mystery minerals. If you're supplementing, work with someone who knows what they're doing. But in general, magnesium helps regulate calcium, boron supports mineral balance, and K2 directs calcium where it belongs, your bones, not your brain. Nothing extreme, just the basics of rebuilding trust between your body and its own timing mechanisms. The pineal doesn't just flip back on through intention. It reactivates when the entire system around it starts working again. When your breathing deepens, cerebrospinal fluid begins to circulate, and the emotional field finally settles, something shifts. Brainwaves stabilize, gamma activity smooths out, and the signal that was buried under stress starts coming through clearly again. Not because you forced it, but because the system stopped bracing. Quick sidebar. I've been having these recurring TED Talk dreams lately. Last night, I was lecturing a flock of crows in graduation caps. One of them kept raising its wing to ask questions. Maybe my pineal's finally clearing. Anyway. But seriously, this isn't about activation. It's about restoring the conditions that make perception possible. The science is simple. Remove what disrupts pineal function, like fluoride, synthetic calcium, poor sleep, and support what regulates it, rhythm, light, minerals, and breath. Calcification isn't the beginning, it's the byproduct, the result of a system that's been out of sync for too long. So if you're serious about decalcifying the pineal, forget forcing it open. Just give it the right environment. Because function returns when the system does. And that's not magic, it's biology.
If you feel our vibe, you're already tuned into the frequency. Subscribe to stay aligned for the modern mystic.